Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I am Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Monday, March 11th, 2024. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. The legal tampering begins later today, and the 49ers are already making moves. They approached Arik Armstead about taking a big pay cut, but according to Matt Mayoko of NBC Sports Bay Area, Armstead didn't want to do that, so he is going to become a free agent. Now, Armstead was going to make $17.4 million, and he's coming off knee surgery. Remember, he played through injury this year. 49ers wanted him to take a pay cut. Apparently, he did not want to do that. If they give him a post-June 1st designation on the release, they could save a bunch of money, as much as $18 million. So this was a move the 49ers thought they had to do. Now, I will say this. Multiple beat writers have said they want to prioritize defensive end and defensive tackle. And they said before this report came out, if that happened, Armstead was a candidate for release. So maybe the 49ers are gearing up for even bigger moves to come, again, as free agency kicks off today with the legal tampering period. Armstead was a fantastic player for the 49ers. He was the longest tenured 49er, drafted all the way back under Jim Tom Sula in 2015. He survived not one, not two, but three different coaching staffs. That doesn't happen unless you are a really good player and a really good locker room player. And that is exactly what Arik Armstead was. And that's a credit to him. And it's a credit to the kind of example that he set in that 49ers locker room. Now, before this news happened, Mike Silver tweeted out a thread of things that he expected or was looking for, I should say, as the legal tampering period got underway. There is urgency, according to Silver, that's the word he used, to get an edge rusher opposite Nick Bosa. The Niners have their eye on Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, the trade market for them, or whether or not they get released. Other needs for the Niners, again, according to Mike Silver, cornerback, safety, tight end, interior offensive linemen, and wide receivers are areas of need. Listen to this little tidbit Silver threw in also. Quote, there is no clear sense of whether they will pay Brandon Ayuk or rethink their approach to that position. Interesting little nugget there from Silver. John Lynch has always mentioned all the high price salaries on the books whenever he gets asked about Brandon Ayuk's contract. Maybe, but maybe things might not be great between the Niners and number 11. Who knows? We'll have to see how that plays out. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Monday. Niners Nation has a great piece about how you can't just look at the meetings that the Niners have had in this pre-draft period and say, oh, they're going to draft one of those guys. In fact, if you look at history with their first round pick, the Niners have been very sneaky when it comes to who they pick and who they met with. If you want to find out more, just click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, of course, it's free agency. Today is one of the all-time best Twitter days. Make sure your phone battery is charged up. Refresh often because there is going to be news dropping all day long. Hopefully, some of it's 49ers news. Hopefully, some of it is good. Of course, if there are any news, we will be all over it for you. One thing you may have missed. Congratulations, Brock Purdy. Tied the knot over the weekend. He and Jenna Brandt tied the knot, I should say. 350 friends and family in attendance. That is a massive, massive wedding. But congratulations to both. Health and happiness from everybody here at the Gold Standard Podcast Network. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will be live with Vish Kumaran, 10 a.m. Pacific time today. We will be all over free agency, reacting to what the 49ers do, reacting to what other people in the league do. I imagine we will have plenty to talk about. And if anything else happens crazy throughout the day, you know we're going to hop on live. So click the little bell and you'll get notified every time we go live, which is every single weekday for you. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.